make good money, but I still feel broke. I don't understand where it all goes. It feels like as soon as I receive it, poof, it's gone. Does this sound familiar? I work with so many mompreneurs who make good money, six figures, and yet they have no idea where it went. Why? Because they're not tracking their finances. They're not paying attention to it. They're not giving every dollar a job before it even comes in. All businesses need two things: a business plan and a financial plan. If you're not sure where your money is going, then I'm inviting you to join my school community, The Smell of Money, where we dive into exactly where your money is going and we start to look at how you think and react to the money that you're receiving and paying out so that money flows in all ways, always. Join today. The link is in the comments. If you're tired of feeling shame about past financial decisions, worried you'll never achieve financial stability, and ready for a clear plan to take control of your money and experience true financial freedom, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Lisa, wealth activator, independent insurance broker, and your guide to rewriting your money story. I learned the secret to creating financial freedom and stability after divorce, and I'm ready to share it with you. If you're ready for steady, stress-free income, clarity with your money, and the confidence to spend without guilt, grab your favorite essential oil, take a deep breath, and let's sniff our way through the smell of money. Busy or profitable? When you think about your business, is it actually profitable or is it just keeping you busy? Don't answer too quickly. I really want you to think about this because if you're hesitated even for a second, you're not alone. I work with women every week who are making money, some making 5-6 figures, some multiple income streams. From the outside, everything looks successful. But guess what? When we open up their books, the numbers don't match. The profit margin isn't there. And a lot of them are lying awake at night wondering, where did my money go? They avoid their bank accounts. They just pay their bills. They don't think that they're worthy enough to pay themselves, so they don't. They're moving money constantly from one account to another, hoping that everything clears. Remember that old story we heard growing up? You have to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. This is what they're carrying with them. They're putting groceries on a credit card while everyone around them thinks business is booming. Those are those offers. I'll show you how to make $15,000 from one sale. Bring in multiple income streams. For $97, I'll show you the exact formula that brought me six-figure months. Upgrade to premium. It goes up tomorrow. Upgrade today before it goes up tomorrow. These FOMO ads keep us stuck in this loop so that we don't make money. Our eyes get deterred. Our eyes get distracted from our own business, our own finances, and then we end up not making any money. So today I'm going to show you why making more money isn't the answer and why financial confidence is. It has nothing to do with how much you earn. Here's what I see over and over again. Women trying to run a six-figure business with a financial system that only works inside their head. Yes, they're trying to do math in their head. They have no idea what's coming in, what's going out. Oh, they'll tell you. They might know. They'll say, oh yeah, I know exactly how much money is coming in. I have all these financial calculators that I share in the community, The Smell of Money. And if you're not in there, check the show notes. Come join us. We're doing a Money Hunt Challenge right now. And with the Money Hunt Challenge, there's an interactive calculator so that you can see where your money leaks are. How are you spending your money? One person showed yesterday that she discovered a $150 a month subscription that she thought she had canceled. She thought it was in her head. So knowing approximately what's coming in and approximately what's going out, you think you know what's available until tax season or payroll or your air conditioner breaks or you have a slow month. And then suddenly you're asking yourself, why do I make all this money and still feel broke? I know, I get it. I was there. Revenue is not profit. Revenue is simply the money that came into your business. It's your gross sales. Profit, that's what is actually allowed for you to keep after you paid yourself, covered your operating expenses, set aside money for taxes, and intentionally built wealth. Those are two different numbers. And most entrepreneurs celebrate the revenue. I was recently on a podcast where you had to make six figures. You had to share what your gross revenue was. I laugh. The gross revenue does not reflect your profit. The numbers can be so far off. You can literally bring in 8 figures in gross revenue and end up with 4. Okay. So this is why more income creates more stress, because bigger numbers without a system simply creates bigger decisions. So here's 2 problems that I see. The first is a system problem. There's no clear cash flow, no plan for where your money belongs. Everything sits in one account. Every purchase becomes an emotional decision. You look at your bank account and you're like, oh, I have $10,000 to spend. So you do. And then a bill pops up. Worse yet, you're commingling your personal income with your business income. If you were doing that for a Fortune 500 company, you'd be fired. You need to fire yourself. As a business owner, you are the CEO, the CFO, the marketing, the salesperson. You're a solopreneur. Even if you have a team, you still have your pulse on all of these things. You're running your business as if it's a hobby. Running your business as a hobby is not going to make you any money. You have to seriously put on your CEO and your CFO hat, create that business plan, that financial plan to build wealth. Earmark your profit margin goal. I want to make $10,000 a month in my pocket. In my personal account, I want to transfer 10K months from my business account into my personal account and then reverse engineer it. How do you want to spend that money? What will you do with it? How will you use it to grow and develop? Because money in the hands of good people does amazing things. The second problem that I see is your relationship with money, not your intelligence, your work ethic. It's your relationship. If checking your bank account makes your chest tighten, you start to get nervous anxiety. You're like Harry the Hoarder, one of the 7 money archetypes. You start to hold on to things and you're so afraid to invest, to spend money. You question everything. You avoid looking at those numbers until the very last minute, and you keep telling yourself, you'll organize everything when things slow down. I'll hire a financial person when I make more money. That's just your nervous system trying to protect you. Somewhere along the way, money stopped feeling safe. Somewhere you stopped trusting yourself. Maybe it was because you gave your power away. Blame it on financial illiteracy. Blame it on your upbringing. It's actually procrastination, avoidance. There's 7 money blockers. One of those is dictating your relationship with money. I have clients that come into the Wealth Accelerator who refuse to put their money set aside for savings in a high yield interest savings account. Money sitting in an account at 0.05% is not working for you. And these same women will invest $5,000, $10,000 in programs they've already invested in. When we avoid things, it compounds. Avoidance compounds, interest compounds, late fees compound, and stress compounds. Meanwhile, your confidence quietly disappears. And then we convince ourselves we just need to make more money. Just get another client. I'll just make passive income. I'll just do another launch, another offer, another certification. But if more money solved money problems, every millionaire would feel financially secure. And we know that's simply not true. I know this because I lived it. When I was 22 years old, I filed bankruptcy with $32,000 worth of debt. I remember the shame. I was a bankruptcy paralegal at the time. I knew better. And I remember promising the judge I would never let it happen again, that I would learn everything I could about finances. And I did. I became part of the industry and I'd never let that happen again. I did everything I could to learn, to work harder, to build a career, to increase my income. I had multiple income streams coming in. Working full-time, 3 part-time gigs, only for it to happen again. For 20 years, from the time I was 22 until I hit my 40s, had all my money accounted for. I was fully investing my monies, had my emergency fund, but I felt deprived. I wasn't enjoying the money I was making. I had no idea how much money I had because everything was set on auto payments, auto drafts, automatically funded my savings, my investment accounts, didn't pay attention to it. Every morning, my husband will pull out his notebook, paper, and pen and write down, check his stocks, check his investments, write down the values. And he'd say to me, Lisa, you should be dating money. You should be doing this. What for? It's going to be so many years before I can even tap into that money because you need to know what your money's doing. You need to have a pulse on it. You need to pay attention so you can strategize and maximize your investments. Who cares? Wrong attitude. But what I didn't know at that time was that it was an emotional problem. It wasn't a money problem. It was the thoughts that I had that was carried on from generation to generation that kept me ignorant. So when I racked up debt in my 40s and kept it hidden, didn't even know how much I owed, I realized making more money wasn't going to solve the issue. The change had to come in by changing my relationship with money, because money can come in, money can come out. You react instead of leading it. The more that comes in, the more that you spend. So go hustle, go make more money, go do more launches, go bring in more clients. If you don't have a spending strategy that's congruent with the life that you want to build, you'll never have true wealth. You'll never have financial security, financial freedom. You'll always be working to work. And it doesn't have anything to do with discipline or budgeting. It has to do with giving every dollar a job, knowing exactly how you want your money to work for you. The most important thing a business owner can do is create a business plan and a financial plan and a simple strategy to execute that plan. Your funnel doesn't need to be complicated. It needs a clear direction, a clear path. Just like when you want to lose weight, you're going to create a plan to lose weight. You're going to exercise, you're going to eat healthy, you're going to make good decisions, you're going to get enough sleep. That plan needs to be in place in order for your body to respond. But your mind has to be on board as well. That's why your thoughts are the most important thing to catapult your business to the next level, to make your finances work for you so you can have financial freedom. Every dollar that you receive needs a job. Every dollar needs to be directed by you. Every dollar gets to multiply when you strategically place it in a way that you want to build your lifestyle. Right now, if you have no idea where your money is going, and you're just working to pay the bills, you're just running your business like a hobby, your business is just keeping you busy, then you need this. Your money is making decisions for you. It's time to turn that around. And that's why I created the Money Multiplier System, a system that tells your dollars exactly where to go before you get it. This eliminates the need to spend emotionally, and that changed everything. When I finally sat down with my debt after changing my relationship with my money and totaled it up, it was $100,000. I gasped, I choked. No wonder I felt like I was carrying a boulder 500 pounds across my chest. Couldn't get up, couldn't breathe, had to go chase more money. So I created a plan. The multiple income streams I had coming in, it went towards my debt. And within 6 months, I paid it off. And the best thing, I started paying attention to my assets. I started looking at my investments, and I got to retire 2.5 years early. I built wealth on autopilot. And the greatest gift wasn't the money, it was the peace. It was the security of knowing, wow, I did this. Every dollar that enters my life already has a purpose. I call it my money map. Think of it like a GPS of your cash flow. Instead of wondering where your money went, you decide where it's going before you receive it. Inside the money map are 5 simple money buckets for your business, and then you pay yourself first, and that becomes your personal income, and you have money buckets there. It starts off with saving for your future, giving to create that reciprocal energy of giving and receiving, and fun money. Because if you're not having fun with your money, why are you working? Why are we in the business of making money? So these money buckets first cover your lifestyle and your essentials, and then it builds your emergency savings and your financial stability, and it eliminates debt strategically. We grow wealth while we're investing, while we're paying down debt, and we give ourselves permission to enjoy our money through fun, generosity, and experiences that matter to you. Every dollar has a job. Nothing gets left wandering. You don't look at your bank account and think, oh, I got $10,000 to spend. No, you look at your bank account, you see your money buckets, and you know exactly how much you have set aside for your business expenses and your personal expenses. And here's what changes. You stop asking, can I afford this? You stop thinking, I feel so guilty going out to dinner and ordering lobster. You stop wondering, my kids need money, can I help them? Is this going to hurt me if I give them money? Because your money map answers the question. You stop feeling guilty every time you spend money because spending becomes intentional. You stop wondering whether you're profitable because your numbers tell the truth. Your bank account actually matches your profit statement. One of my clients came to me feeling overwhelmed. She was making good money. She was working constantly, but she never felt ahead. Once we built her money map in accordance with her human design, she immediately found money that had been leaking every single month. Multiple income streams with multiple subscriptions and buying things, shiny objects over and over again that she already owned. We didn't create a restrictive budget system. We gave every dollar direction and really looked at where she wanted her money to go and what she truly needed to run her business. Financial confidence doesn't come from making more. It comes from knowing exactly where your money is going. If you're ready to create a spending strategy for your business and your personal finances, I want to invite you to my Calm Cash Flow workshop, where we're going to build your money map together. You'll discover exactly where your money is going. We'll uncover hidden wealth leaks that may be costing you thousands of dollars a year, and you'll leave with a simple automated cash flow system that helps you understand exactly what you keep, not just what you make. There's no complicated spreadsheets or restrictive budgets, just calm, clear cash flow. I would love to help you build it. The registration link is in the show notes. Reserve your spot, bring your numbers if you have them, and let's finally give every dollar a purpose. I'll see you there. Hey mompreneurs, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, please follow the show and share it with a friend who's rebuilding her finances after divorce. No spreadsheets, no restrictive budgets, only confidence to build financial freedom. Also, please drop a quick 5-star review so more moms starting over can find this. It lights me up to know this podcast is helping you. Inhale confidence, exhale scarcity. I'll meet you back on Tuesday for another episode. It doesn't matter how much money you have, it's what you do with it.